Hey, what's going on? Yes, I know I am a little bit late in terms of my 2022 goals video here on YouTube, but I still wanted to get this out because I think it's a good accountability for myself, but also just wanted to make I just think these are really interesting in general to see what other people have for their personal goals. Um, and that's what I'm starting with. So you can see here I have read 24 books, break it down. That's about, one book every 2 weeks or a half a month, if you will. So that's the current pace I'm at. I'm about two books down, or one and a half, really. Almost done with the second book, so I'm a little ahead of pace as it stands. And then I have exercise for 30 minutes, 6 days per week. I think that's reasonable. That gives me some off days, some sick days, but I really want to be able to say that I exercise daily. I think it helps me personally regulate just my own mental thought processes throughout the rest of the day if I've got a little exercise in. And then create 100 pieces of video content. So that I'm gonna shoot for making mainly longer form pieces of content like this, or some of the podcast series that I'm going to be doing on the channel as well. And then just making those into like TikToks or Reels or YouTube Shorts to be able to get to that number. So I'm already on a really good pace. I think I have 5 videos already posted or in the backlog recorded that'll be out in the month of January. So a little bit over a video a week pace just in total already. So feeling good about that. I'll have to pick up the overall pace just a little bit more to get to that total 100 number. I think like 8 or 9 is what I need to get to in a couple months of 10, right, to make up for this. And then I want to give someone a Christmas surprise next year. I did it to a degree with friends and family last year, but I want to do it to a complete stranger. I think it's more impactful and can make more of a difference in certain cases. So that's just a goal of mine, to be able to have an extra funds and put the time aside to go do that for someone. And then 1,000 YouTube subscribers, basically just an engagement goal, just a metric that says like, yeah, people see value in what I'm putting out in the world. So that's the goal. It allows me to do some other like analytics and stuff at that level. So that's the reason for that goal. And then 10K on LinkedIn. I'm at a little over 7 right now, so that's just continuing steady growth, focusing more on the posting side. I already engage with a lot of different people on LinkedIn, like sending message, creating opportunities, that sort of deal. So want to create more content to get that passive influx of messages, and instead of that active as much. So those are my personal goals for 2022. And then I have real estate goals, which my full-time employer is a real estate company, so property management, commercial real estate, that sort of deal. We're growing really rapidly. We're actually going through a merger, and my plan is to grow the business by 20% in total. And personally, I think I want to contribute like 8 or 7% of that total growth, which would be fairly significant based on the total growth and the already large size of our company. Because we're the 10th largest, property management firm in our Portland market. So those would be, pretty great numbers, but we're already pacing it. So those are the reasons for those numbers. And then I want to refi into a lower payment and get my second, full property, and not just, the partnership and primary deal that I have, and just get our own full property, me and my lady partner. And then last but not least, I want to get my Washington state license. I'm really interested in the Vancouver and Camas markets as a whole, and especially how they're situated next to Portland. I think it's a really primed area for growth, just because of a lot of the red state appeal, but yet close to a different type of downtown market, and the greater Portland metro area as a whole. So those are the reasons there for real estate goals. Investing goals for 2022, a little bit more simpler, not as built out in the investment world as I would probably like to be. So I want to increase the dividend portfolio to earn $100 per month. I'm not making too much past like $12 and $13 in conjunction in total. And I think I could allocate my money and focus more on those types of dividend yielding stocks And throughout the year, I think I can get to 100 per month, or maybe towards the end I'm at 150, but it averages out to 100 through the year. So that's my goal there. Then I want to hedge into smaller crypto projects, at least 2K in total throughout those smaller crypto projects, underneath the Bitcoin and Ethereum networks. And then I want to help 3 others get started with either dividend or ETF investing. Those things I feel really confident in and safe, telling other people to throw their money into those things. So I want to help others, get started with some of those safer, more reliable, yet still liquid assets. And then business goals. So I have a technical recruiting company that I co-founded last year on the side. That's grown pretty substantially, and I have goals of getting $1 million in total revenue for 2022, having 20 total employees, which won't be too tough because we're already at 12 on a contract basis. So really just focusing on training up those 12 as best as possible, and then slowly adding in, a few more throughout the whole year to get to a really strong, team of 20. And then, underneath that, we want to help 300 people scale their careers. So that could be, getting a new job or adding a new source of income to their existing job. In our eyes, we're just trying to help people elevate their career. Not every case is it going to be a recruiting placement, although that is certainly where we get most of our revenue from, and is a great side benefit to building that culture of, career counseling. And then lastly, help 50 people scale their business and grow the Discord to 1,000 members. So the 50 people scale their business, that could be helping someone get a new team member, or providing a sales opportunity to them that allows them to build out revenues and projections that way. And then growing the Discord to 1,000 members. So our Discord is the basis of our community right now in terms of like gamified networking, which is our ultimate goal, and where we spend most of our extra investments in helping people get career coaching certifications, and then gamifying that, so just giving them incentives to get those things and do those things, because it only makes our job easier as a recruiter if our candidates are more highly trained and more networked. So that's the whole basis and the reason for all of these goals. If you have any similar goals, let's connect. Here's my email, here's my LinkedIn and other social medias. Please follow, subscribe, reach out. I would love to discuss any of the things I just mentioned in the video. If you have any similar goals, I think just having aligned goals would probably be a good enough reason to connect, and we could probably help each other out for any one of those things. But anyways, thank you guys for watching all the way to the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed or were able to pull something from it, or just enjoyed, like myself, seeing someone else's goals kind of laid out in video form. Nonetheless, subscribe, like, comment. Peace. Thank you.
Taking